The production of silk clothes has 6 stages. In the first stage, the cocoons are selected. Then they are boiled in the aluminium or copper cooking vessels for about 1 to 2 minutes. After boiling in hot water, the threads are unwound and they are usually 300 to 900 meters long. In the 4th stage, the threads are twisted. Then they are ready for the dye process in any color. Finally, dyed threads are then weaved into silk clothes. In fact, the dye process can be done more than once to produce better colors for silk clothes.
Bangkok drivers spent an average 64.1 hours stuck in congested traffic last year. They wasted a lot of gasoline and fuel in the process. Los Angeles, however, was the city with the world's biggest rush hour traffic delays. This is according to a study by INRIX Incorporated released on Monday. See here and here. The absence of 2 cities, Manila and Saigon, from the INRIX rankings seems to throw the thoroughness of the ranking into question a little bit. Manila has been cited as having worse traffic than Bangkok. Bangkok congestion ranking soared to much worse than 2015. The INRIX Global Traffic Scorecard rated Bangkok the 12th most congested of all cities rated, considerably worse than 30th in 2015, with a traffic scorecard rating of 11, down from 20 in 2015. Bangkok drivers spent an average 64.1 hours a year in traffic jams, according to the scorecard. 23% of overall time and an average 33% of their time during peak hours. This was immediately above Caracas and Mexico City, both long known for horrendous traffic, which improved from near the top of the list in the 2015 rankings.
Stress isn't just a problem for adults. Young people too frequently experience unhealthy levels of stress, as the APA's 2013 Stress in America survey shows. The survey found that 13 to 17-year-olds are experiencing stress levels higher than they consider to be healthy. School is the top source of stress for teens, followed by the pressure of getting into a good college or deciding what to do after high school. That stress is leading to emotional and physical symptoms for many young people. The survey found that more than a quarter of teens report symptoms including neglecting responsibilities, feeling overwhelmed, having negative thoughts, or changes in sleeping habits. More than a third reported feeling tired, feeling nervous or anxious, or experiencing irritability and anger. Unfortunately, nearly a third of teens said they weren't sure if they were doing enough to manage their stress. The good news, you can help your child learn to keep stress in check. Seoul is the largest city in South Korea, as well as the political and economic capital. Administratively, Seoul is divided into 25 districts, each with an area and population comparable to a small city. The districts are then further subdivided into 522 sub-districts. The city houses 11.8 million people, and the metropolitan area has 25.6 million, which is just over half the population of South Korea. By some measures, it is the world's second largest urban agglomeration after Tokyo. Seoul, as the capital city of Korea, has a history back to the 14th century. While few historical points of interest remain, most of the temples and palaces are reconstructions, much of Seoul's infrastructure is exceptionally modern and clean. Skyscrapers and high-rises abound. The subway system is the 3rd largest in the world and perhaps one of the finest. In recent years, Seoul has been swamped with tourists from China, Japan, and Southeast Asia, following the success of Korean pop culture. There are a lot to see and do here. There are 9 big parks in the city with a lot of temples and shrines. Coming here, you can go skiing, gamble on horse races, and go to a casino and enjoy performing arts. There are also a lot of spas, saunas, and massage rooms for you to relax. There are many embroidery villages in Vietnam, but Quoc Dong village in Hanoi is widely known for its high-quality products. Located next to a national highway, the Quoc Dong Embroidery Village is one of the 200 most well-known traditional handicraft villages in Vietnam. Embroidery has been developing around here since the 17th century. Local skilled artisans were chosen to make sophisticated embroidered costumes for the Vietnamese king, queen, and other royal family members before Vietnam became a socialist republic country. The first man who taught the local people how to embroider was Le Công Hang, who lived during the Le dynasty. He learned how to embroider while on a trip to China as an envoy, and taught the villagers of Quoc Dong upon his return. Although these skills eventually spread across the country, the Quoc Dong's artisans' creations are still the most appreciated. In order to create beautiful embroideries, an artisan must be patient, meticulous, and have an eye for design, along with clever hands. Nowadays, Quoc Dong products may range from clothes, bags, pillowcases, to paintings and decorations, which are exported to many countries.